May the 10th, 2017. I didn't go to work today. I drove to Lufkin, Texas to see this guy, Dean Jones. What's important about May 10th, Papa?
It's another birthday.
How old are you?
86.
86 years old. I can't believe it. How does it feel?
No different.
Really?
No.
What day of the week were you born? Do you know?
No, I don't know.
Do you remember it? Tell us where you were born.
I was born in Rawls, I believe.
Rawls, Texas.
Yeah.
That's out in West Texas. What's that close to?
Crosby.
Nobody knows what
28 miles from Lubbock.
Lubbock, okay. And
I was probably born at home.
yeah. So how many brothers and sisters did you have?
7.
Were you in the middle?
No. Well,
Kinda.
kinda. It was 3 after me. It's 8 of us kids.
Okay. And how many are still with us?
Well, there's
You?
3 brothers and 1 sister left.
Okay.
Younger sister, Betty, she lives down in Oklahoma.
Right.
And Francis is dead, and Jerry's still alive, and the boy.
He was the baby, wasn't he? Or
Francis was the
Francis
baby.
Yeah.
Jerry was next to her.
And what did y'all do when y'all were kids? Work?
Work in fields.
Picking cotton?
We pulled cotton. You didn't pick it out there.
I know
Yeah.
you've told me that before, but tell me the difference again.
Yeah, you don't pick it. You pull it, and now and then they
Well,
don't.
but I don't understand. So picking's where you take it out of the,
A burr.
but pulling you pull the whole thing.
Yeah, I pull a burr and all.
Because is that because they would use machines to get it out?
Or you carry it to gin, they gin it out.
Right. Okay. And what was a good amount to pull a day? What was at a good average?
Well, if it's dry land, you pull 500-600, and
Is that bags or total?
that's total weight.
You were trying to hit a pound amount.
Yeah.
Okay.
And one day I pulled 1,000 pounds for 5 days straight.
You won the prize.
Well, what you would do, you'd go out there the first day and pull about 300 pounds. Pull your sack, empty it, and come home. Next day you'd pull 400. Next day 500. Then Monday you was ready to get up in the big.
Did y'all go to school
Yeah.
sometimes?
So yeah, we went to school. No, we learned much or not. Went to school.
Were you the best puller in the family of the kids?
No, LC was probably, him and Buddy was the best.
Who was the worst?
I don't know.
Were they still doing that when Jerry and Francis came along?
Yeah,
Tell us who your daddy was.
Daddy was Carl Jones, J.C. Jones.
What was the J for?
I don't know.
What?
James, I imagine.
James Carl
Yeah.
Jones. When did he die? Do you remember?
52. He had tumor of the brain.
Did he know he was sick?
Well, he got sick, and we carried him to Dallas at the big hospital.
That's a long drive from Lubbock to Dallas, isn't it?
About 300 miles. We carried him down there, and we was out there at somebody's house on Saturday night. They called us about 12:30. No, they called us about 6:30 Sunday morning and said, well, we had to carry him in and operate, and said we couldn't help him. Said he'll live, I believe they said 6 months, and that's about how long he lived.
Did he work up until he died?
Yeah, he was working until he got sick.
So he knew he didn't have much time left.
Well, what happened, he was riding down the road with a guy on a tractor. Never had any problem. They run over a slide behind a tractor, and he started having a headache. And his head was busting, and the little town doctor, Rawls, couldn't do nothing. We carried him to Lubbock.
To Dallas? Oh, Lubbock. You took him to
Lubbock, and they stuck pins in his feet and said, oh,
Pins in his feet.
you had to see what it was. And then we carried him to Dallas. He didn't stay long in Dallas, and then brought him home, and he just
Did he die at home?
Died in Crosby.
Were y'all all there?
We was pretty close. I don't know where we
Well, you
were.
were married by then.
Yeah.
Okay. And tell us who your mama was.
Maynard Irene Jones was her name.
Grandma Jones is what we
Grandma
always call her.
Jones.
When did she die? She lived a long time.
Yeah, she was in the 80s.
Yeah.
Probably 86, 87. It might even been older. I don't remember.
Well, she was sweet when I knew her. Was she sweet when you were a boy?
Oh, yeah. She was good.
Now, who is it that went in there and I don't think it was your family, but thought it was a belt up on the door that night? Who was that? You remember that? They went in the room late at night. It wasn't a belt hanging over the door.
Oh, that's Paul Lee.
Now, who
When
was
it-
that? Gigi's?
Daddy.
Okay.
His foreman had come to visit and said, Rob, I can't close this door. He felt of it and turned the light, and there's a snake over that door.
Mm. Now, one thing about you love to kill snakes.
Well, I don't know,
just
but
admit
I still will kill them.
You don't let them go usually.
No, I don't.
Have you ever let a snake go that you found?
I don't know, Todd. I just really don't know if I ever did or
Well,
not.
some have gotten away from you,
Yeah.
but you don't let them. You don't release them back into the wild.
If I can get a hole after them, I don't.
You,
I let one here as a black one about 3 foot long crawled up there. I couldn't catch him.
you too old.
Yeah. And you know they can't crawl much on concrete.
I didn't know that.
They can't get no traction.
Hmm.
They slip.
You're not scared of them, are you?
Well, I watch for them.
Seems like it gets active around here around summertime.
Yeah, well, some summers you'll see more, and then some here. And we was down Dollar, they was putting in that line for a computer. The guy digging said, look out on that porch. It was a snake. I bet
Show
you
me how big.
probably 5 foot long and probably 4 inches around. He said, look on that porch. I didn't have a thing in the world to hit him with. And when he got off that porch and hit that dirt, he was gone. I hadn't seen him anymore. What I did then, I started carrying my hoe in my little trailer
Yeah.
where I could get something, you know. And
Now, it's your birthday, and we're going to go to lunch today, but Papa and Nana got you a present a couple weeks ago. You want to tell everybody what you got?
got a 4-wheeler. I was thrilled to death.
And that's so you can drive down to their house and back.
Well, I can go to the house or I can go down here to rent property.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
won't ride it on the road
And I
much.
always like to hear you say what brand it is.
Kawasaki.
It's automatic. How do you keep it from jumping off like that? Just barely go.
Yeah,
Putter along.
I just ooze around. You was coming on pretty good, wasn't you?
Yeah, that's
You
fun.
didn't have it wide open, did you?
I tried, but that driveway's not quite long enough. You know, you hit that
Yeah.
curve, and I didn't want to go sailing. That's what I'm worried about. You're going to do is hit it too hard one time, hit a ditch, and
No.
do a Superman. Well, what have you learned in your 86 years?
Well, I've learned about the Lord and how precious He is. How good He's been to me and Faye.
That's not easy to say when you had a lot of health problems, but you've always given him praise. Uh-oh, somebody's coming.
Well, Faye's been good for me.
Pretty weather today.
Uh-huh.
Pretty weather.
Yeah, it's nice.
You think we're going to have a hot summer?
I don't know, probably so. I
Te-
told Donna to get me a filter. I need to turn the air conditioner on today. That filter's dirty.
Tell me about them tomatoes over there. They're not going to go this year, you think?
No, they're not going to do nothing. We'll go to Jacksonville and buy tomatoes.
So y'all like to buy tomatoes, or grow them if you can.
Yeah, well, ours didn't do nothing last year. They all rotted and had pretty tomatoes they didn't make any. And then we go to Jacksonville and buy them.
Yeah.
You can buy them cheaper than you can raise them.
And y'all love to buy pecans more than anybody I've ever seen. How many pounds of pecans do you think you bought in your life? thousands.
Well, I'm adding 1,000 pounds.
Tell me that old boy who gave y'all them sorry ones that time. Wasn't there a guy over here, y'all bought some and you went back?
Oh yeah, his old man sold us some. He had the sour ones in the middle, and I kept telling him, let's buy more. I got home, wasn't nothing.
You went and told him, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
I thought you went back somewhere and told him.
No, I just didn't go back.
You don't ever complain, do you?
Yes, I do.
What do you tell him?
This lady sold me some dried peas, and I called her. Said, ma'am, these peas are dry. We picked them this morning. I said, ma'am, I'm not disputing your word. Them peas wasn't picked this morning. Well, bring them back. I said, I can't because my wife's picked out the good ones. Have a good day. I hung up the phone. But I didn't go back. Her husband died. Your husband
So you didn't go back because she was a widow now?
Yeah, her husband weighed about 600 pounds.
He must have eat all the pee.
I don't know, but then his boy was 500. The boy died before the old man did. They had to build caskets. They couldn't get a casket they fit in.
Now, I don't want you to mention any names. I may not put this in if it's offensive. But you used to tell me about a fella around here so big I couldn't weigh him at the doctor's office. Where would he go to get weighed?
He'd go down to the feed store and get the feed scales. I can't think of his name.
I can, but I ain't gonna say it.
Okay. He's in the insurance business.
No, we don't have to talk about it. Anything else you want to say?
No, just have a good day. Enjoy the day.
Well, we talked about politics last time. How you think old Trump's doing?
I think he's doing pretty good. He learned to keep his mouth shut some. He'd do better, but he's pretty good.
All right. Well, you don't have a Facebook, but people can wish you a happy birthday underneath this video.
Faye's got one.
Faye Jones has one. But if they're not her friends, they may not can write on her wall.
Yeah. Some of them done put it on there.
That'll make you feel very loved, won't it?
Yeah.
All right. I guess that's it.